Kept you in suspense on that one, guys. So when we add those two together, all right, our two areas, we get 220.53 meters squared, okay? So 220.53 meters squared. So that is for that one. All right, so moving on to the back here, number 5. All right, number 5, we got a lot going on. And this is where, again, we have one shape, which is that square right there, okay? Then we also have the second shape, which is going to be a trapezoid, and the third shape, which is a triangle. So if we're doing area of the first shape, okay? Area of the first shape. Well, we're going to have to figure out what the length of those sides are. So we know the whole length is 25.4. And we're going to have to use Pythagorean theorem again to figure out what this length is right there, okay? Because if I outline it, here, let me erase that 3 so you know what I'm talking about. If I outline it, we have this triangle, okay? It is a right triangle, and it tells us that that length is 9.6. It tells us that length is 12, and we don't know what that length is down there. So we have to, and this is where 12 is our hypotenuse. So just a different way to write it is, hey, we're looking for something smaller, so we're going to subtract 12 squared minus 9.6 squared. Okay, what does that give us for an answer? Well, that gives us 7.2. So we know that side is 7.2. Now, and that is from 12 squared minus 9.6 squared. It gives us a length of 7.2 for that part right there. Now, if that part's 7.2, and also we have this is equal to that, we're going to say this is 7.2 as well, okay? So both of those lengths are 7.2. Again, that's because this part over here is going to be 12, that part's 9.6, so 7.2 plus 7.2 gives us a side length of 14.4. Okay, that is this length. It's a square. All right, it told us that the sides are the same. So that length is 14.4. So all we're going to do is to find the area of that first shape, that square, is just 14.4 times 14.4. Okay, when we do that, we get an answer of 207.36. Okay, that's the area of our first shape. Now, we got to find the area of our second shape. So I'm going to erase some of this just so clear everything up. Alrighty, so the area of our second shape down there is this one, number 2, and that is our trapezoid. Now, we know that this length right here is 14.4, okay? That length right there, 14.4, okay? And we know the whole thing is 25.4. So what we have to do is we have to find the height of this trapezoid, because we have to know that the area formula for a trapezoid is 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. So the height of that is just 25.4. To find that, 25.4 minus 14.4. All right, and that gives us a height of 11. So I'm going to erase this 2 right here, just so we don't get confused. That gives us a height of 11. So to find the area of our second shape, that trapezoid, it's going to be 1/2, same thing as dividing by 2. The height is 11. And then our one base is 10, plus our other base, which is 14.4, because that object is a square, that figure is a square, so our other base is 14.4. This is where you're going to want to do the parentheses first when you plug it in your calculator, and when you do that, you're going to get a final answer of 134.2. All right. So we have to figure out our third area. So I'm going to erase some of this so we don't get confused. All right. So our third shape is a triangle. So that is 1/2 base times height. And that's pretty simple because we figured out that this length is 14.4. We know the height is 9.6. So 1/2 of 14.4